Hello everyone, this is Reptile Assassin again, and on this video I am playing Deathmatch on Galata Night. I get some good kills in this game, and we have my friend Revan Silence as a guest player. I start off the game picking my class, immediately trying to get first blood, hoping for a bad spawn, but I don't get it. But in Deathmatch it's always best to choose your class as quickly as possible, because chances are you will spawn within 20 feet or less of your pursuer or target. It's just that way in Deathmatch. Right here, White Ninja saw me go into that group and then come back around, but White Ninja does not know how throwing knives work apparently, because that is one of the many times this game that he will use them ineffectively. Revan Silence just tried the exact same thing and also blew it, so immediately that gives me 700 or 800 points right off the start of the game. I see my target way over there. She blows her cover entirely by walking around that tree, but I already knew who she was. Get a nice poison off, and that takes care of my silent kill streak and my poison. So before the game has even had a minute and a half done, I have 2,000 points. Doing good so far. Lots of people are dying over here. I already see my target outline again. I catch her stunning an NPC, and I just sit here waiting and keep track of her through the firecrackers. I hope for a hidden bonus here, but it does not come out, but I still managed to get a decent score on her. Now right here, this guy pisses me off throughout the entire game, the pirate, because all he's doing is running around, shoving people, climbing on walls, being just a point-starving douchebag, which was apparently his strategy the whole game. I get screwed over right here, because I'm busy trying to look for my 3 pursuers, and it spawns the target in the group with me, and then Mr. Crutch uses a smoke bomb to get 900 points that he did not deserve. When you're in the lead in Deathmatch, it is usually better to use Morph than Disguise. Of course, it depends on the map, but since this map is so wide open, Morph usually works better than Disguise. Because with Disguise... Oh, I forgot I got shot there by, guess who? The pirate. But Disguise works better on maps where there are more corners to utilize, and Morph works better where there are large open areas and you have multiple pursuers, so you can use Morph and hide from all of them at the same time. And as you get more and more lures or they get killed off on their way to you, you can continue your search for your target. Right here I get a poison off, and he decides to follow me, which gives me an incognito hidden bonus for more points. That poison I got on him would have been maybe 500 points, but because I went into a group and charged up an incognito, I got 650. And that guy got 650 on me for bull rushing me. That had to have been a variety bonus, or a double score, or both. I would hope both. I spawn in the middle of nowhere with 2 pursuers on me. I see the woman with the cape. She tries to throwing knife me, and again fails to use it effectively. I was concerned with the pirate up there being my next pursuer, so I walked straight into my actual pursuer. Still in the lead by 400 points. I get Captain Douche as my next target. He's still running around being a moron. I get a decent kill on him, all things considered. Renegade is spinning circles around me and following me throughout this next whole stretch. I have no idea why. And I see 3 pursuers, and I decide this is a good time to take a short break and hide for a while. Renegade is still running around. The important thing to do when you're hiding, especially against multiple pursuers, is not to get panicky and start pressing B too early. because then you'll stun an NPC and you'll be wide open and your cover will be completely non-existent. You need to wait and observe. I could have gone for the ground finish over there for my variety, but with 2 pursuers on me in the middle of a wide open plaza, I didn't want to risk it. I now drop to 2nd place momentarily, and I get the captain as my target again. And at this point I have wasted at least a full minute walking around in my group, and right about now I decide enough is enough, and I break my cover and go out, especially since my other pursuer just got knocked off. Pirate disguises as a courtesan, way too late. Renegade is spinning around like he's testing the controls, and Captain Douche takes off for the wall. I follow him as nondescriptly as I can. I don't know if that's even a word, nondescriptly. And he sees me coming up after him and bails off the wall. I go after him because I've got nothing better to do. And he runs right back up that wall, still trying to be Captain Douche, and I get stabbed anyway. That is the only kind of player I think is on par with people that depend on Smoke Bomb. People that run around and roof all game on purpose just to point stars. That's just not nice. And it's not really in the spirit of the game either. You can say it's smart, it's strategy, but it's really just being douchey. It's not playing the game the way it was meant to be played, especially in Deathmatch. Right here, Revan said he knew I was in this group, but I still managed to run at him and get the poison off. And the courtesan, who is actually the pirate, just poisoned me.
You have taken the lead.
I switch back to disguise because I am not in 1st place, so I do not have to worry about 3 pursuers. This is my prime opportunity to catch back up to the pirate. At this point, I go for the ground finish. And I get greater variety for it, so I just got a 450 point ground finish and take 1st place back off the pirate. I get throwing knifed again, this time by the man in the turban, who uses it to get an uncontested 450 point kill. Not bad for a level 4. Two and a half minutes left. I'm not sure how many points I have, but I'm going after the Jester, who climbs the wall. Now this is really fun right here. My target's busy looking at his contract, who got killed. He gun finishes him. I stab him in the back, and then my pursuer comes up right behind me and punch. Goodbye. Then all hell breaks loose as I get throwing knifed yet again. And I turned around me to find Revan stalking me like a pro. At this point, I was trying to make up on my mind on whether I wanted to try corner stunning or getting away, and I took too long, so he phases through a completely solid ledge and kills me for almost 800 points. I'm still ahead by 1,400. I did not mean to climb that wall. A new player, Glowbeard, who I've played with before, has joined the game, and he is not good at all. Right here, I thought he had me staked out because he started moving for me, so I did not go for the poison, only to find out he had no clue I was his pursuer, and I could have gotten the poison off. This is not an ideal hiding spot, and again, the Jester screws up. I have no idea what these players are doing. The turban guy falls right into my lap. I got both Savior and Chain out of the way. I don't believe I get extreme variety with this game, but I think I came close. I see an LT mark, so I push the lock immediately to lock on, figure out where they are, pop my disguise, and walk all the way up to them for a slap. White Ninja, you need practice. Now this is where I get royally screwed. I see my target over there on the left side, locker. A person runs by me and the bee shows up over her head. She spins around, tries to smoke me and fails it. She gets hit. I go to stun her to get her out of my way, then my target walks back around, smokes me and stuns me, and screws me out of the poison I had planned for her. And then I get killed by the PS3. So yeah, that sucked. But I at least managed to get almost 7,500 points, which is a decent score.
You have finished first.
Revan did not do so well at 2,500, 4 and 7. I got 10 and 9, and the person after me, the Jester, went 11 and 12. White Ninja got the Stalker and the Expert. Gee, I wonder how. Double score smoke poison? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching, and Reptile Assassin out.